This is Michael Thorson's trick tip on how to do a toe-side stand-up check on a longboard. Okay, first up, before you go out longboard, make sure you get yourself a nice, safe helmet. Next up, slide gloves. If you are going to slide, I definitely recommend slide gloves. Also, I recommend some nice knee pads for your knees. Don't get raspberries all over your knees, and even elbow pads for that matter, because when you're doing toe sides, you're gonna get chucked backwards a lot, and that can cause you to really skin up your elbows. It's not good. Really hurts the next day. Anyways, I'm in my garage tonight, so I'm gonna be showing you guys without safety gear because it's just not very fun to wear in my garage. So, first up, gotta get your longboard. I personally am riding a Black Dog custom 34 and 3/4 inch butterfly with some Era trucks, pretty expensive, 186 wide and 50-degree front, 46-degree back with some Sector 9 72 millimeter ADA race forms. Favorite wheel on the market, really enjoy it, definitely recommend it. So, for foot placement of the toe side stand-up check, I recommend more of a forward foot placement. So, I'm going to do what all people do. I'm going to put my hands in my shoes for once and kind of show you guys with my hands, just because it's easier. This is really stupid and I feel ridiculous, but it'll help you learn the trick. So, for front foot, I am goofy, so my right foot is forward. So you're going to want to kind of point it forward and make sure it's on the toe side edge just a little bit more than it's on the heel side, so you can really get that leverage to carve into your toe side. And as for back foot, you're going to want to put it, on the toe side edge. So that's my left foot, and it's on the toe side edge. I like to have a really forward stance. So it's as if I'm doing a toe side pre-drift except standing up. So my back foot is pointed forward and my front foot is pointed at a slant. So I get this kind of combination. But basically what this will allow is my back foot to really control the slide and be able to hold it out for as long as I want, and then when I want to end the slide, I'll just stop pushing on my back foot and it will come back to me. So also what you may see is some people doing their toe side checks with their back foot parallel to the board as well as their front foot. This gives you less of a check and more of a 180, so it's really a lot harder to pull back in. I mean, it's very possible this way, but I guess it's more personal preference than can and can't. So, I mean, some big names out there like Oregon's Ross Druckery does his toe side checks with his feet parallel to his board. He's got a really clean style and he pulls it off well, but I just don't prefer it. So for this trick tip, I'm going to show you how to do it in more of this racing style. What you want to do when you're going down the hill is you're going to turn heel side. Once you get that turn heel side, you're going to want to turn back toe side. But when you turn back, you gotta turn really with your front and then push out with your back, which will cause more of a straight leg, and then once you lose traction, you're really gonna want to kind of bend back down and kind of control the slide. You're gonna want to surf it out, but as soon as you lose traction and you're sliding down the hill, you have to look with your eyes down the hill so you can show your board where you want to go with your shoulders. When that slide breaks free, you want to look down here, and your arms are going to do whatever. They're probably going to go out at first. That's good because when you fall backwards, you get shoved this way. What you can do is you can spin around and then you can land on your knees and feet and avoid any injuries. But basically, after you do this and you're facing downhill with your shoulders and your head, you're going to continue the slide until whenever you want to end it. And to end the slide, all you're going to have to do is pull your head back and shoulders back to this point, and then your board should grip up. It's kind of weird at first, but you're going to get it. There's not a whole lot of pulling back in to do, but I mean, when you get bigger ones that you don't want to kill as much speed on, you're going to want to do a little bit of that. I mean, it doesn't take too much with toe sides because your board naturally wants to grip up. Okay, as for troubleshooting, when I first learned toe sides, I mean, what always happened is I was doing my slide, I could kick it out, but immediately once I kicked out, all my weight would shift to the downhill slide and my board would high side flip over. We've all seen it, and then I would get chucked backwards and land on the back of my head or whatever. It really hurt, I hated doing it, but I figured out what was wrong. The most important thing in doing that is leaning toe side always. To not high side, just when you're in your slide, make sure your body's all on the toe side edge of your board. And when you come out even, you're going to want to come out and then you're going to want to carve a little bit more toe side, and then you can carve heel side again, just to make sure you have grip under your wheels, kind of get a feel for the speed you're going, as well as how much grip your board's going to give you. And if you're still having trouble with the toe side, then really work on getting your toe side pre-drift down. So I mean, basic form for that, you can watch a different video on that. And if you need one, just put it in the comments. But if you need to learn your pre-drifts again to get your toe side checks, then just set up, same positioning of footing, except put a hand on the ground and you can grab rail if you want to. And this will teach you how to lean off the board and point with your body. Because to really get a good toe side pre-drift, you're going to want your hand down on the ground, you're leaning toe side in other words, and then you're going to look downhill so you can control where you go with your slide. It's really similar to the stand-up toe side. Well, that was my trick tip on how to do a toe side check on a longboard, standing up of course. If I left anything out of this video that you're still curious about, post a comment on this video just down below, and of course, send me a message if you want to. I'm here to help you guys. I posted this video to help those out. So if you're still curious, just let me know. I'll help you out, maybe make a follow-up. Anyways, I really hope you guys use this trick to the best. I mean, there's nothing cooler than somebody coming down in a race, blasting out a 10 or 20 foot toe side check before a corner, just standing up and railing that corner. I think it's the coolest thing ever. So Michael T signing off. Get pitted and go skateboard. Wear a helmet.